Bro, every time I hear something about Roblox, bro, there's some heinous shit on there, bro, to be honest, bro. Roblox is just a crazy app, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That shit just needs to be deleted from the face of the fucking earth, bro. I joined ISIS on Roblox. What the fuck?
22, two teenagers in Singapore were detained on terrorism charges. They had allegedly planned to murder people who they claimed to be, quote, disbelievers and construct a car bomb that they hoped to detonate at a local mosque. What's interesting about this case is that the two teenagers had met on the gaming platform Roblox, where they had seemingly self-radicalized and used the platform to virtually plan out their terrorist attacks.
Teen used Roblox footage to create ISIS. Bro, what the fuck?
These teenagers were only 2 of 11 total people who have been prosecuted for similar reasons, according to Singapore's Internal Security Department. It's pretty shocking how many examples are available of people pledging their allegiance to the Salafi jihadist group ISIS using Roblox, and
what
subsequently
the fuck,
planning
bro? I'm terrified of fucking ISIS, but
terror attacks in real life. Later in this video, we're going to infiltrate one of these communities to see exactly what is happening from the inside. But first, I want to talk about one more example of this happening, and you've probably heard about it before. In January of 2025, James Wesley Berger had planned a mass event at a Christian concert. He shared his plans on the Roblox platform, allegedly even sharing images of the weapon he planned to use via Discord.
What
and he
the
described
fuck?
in disturbing detail
and nobody in that shit was like, maybe I should call the police. Maybe I should have, maybe I should tell my parents. None of them thought about that shit? None of these other fucking kids? The fuck?
Exactly he planned to do, stating he wanted to deal a grievous wound upon the followers of the cross. Shown in the screenshots provided in the criminal complaint is James Wesley Berger on his Roblox account.
Oh, he a lame ass nigga. He matching the fucking... That's supposed to be him. I got the same beard and the fucking hair because he's so fucking chopped.
What I found the most interesting and even disturbing about these cases is the fact that none of these people were ever alone. They had always been shown in screenshots next to other Roblox players who had openly shared similar values. In my opinion, this would imply that there are
Roblox. Your security fucking sucks, bro.
Organized communities of these people on Roblox. Communities that engage in harmful and potentially
Roblox, bro. Now you got terrorists on your shit, bro. What the fuck, bro?
Even deadly activities. And I knew that the only way to find answers would be to find one of these communities and join them for myself, to find out what was really going on.
Oh shit. I mean, even if they figured out he's a YouTube, what the fuck they gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Rope Media. Yo, this shit is fire, bro. You're really watching a video about Roblox, bro, and the big 2026. The big 2026.
It's actually surprisingly difficult to track down an extremist community on Roblox. They are forced to hide behind the cover of seemingly
Okay, that's actually pretty okay, it's rare. That's good.
Conspicuous usernames and group names. Take this community for example. You would think it's some sort of taxi service roleplay or something like that, but in reality it's much darker. If the logo isn't enough of a red flag, you can look into the group roles, which include cell member.
Yo, bro, what the fuck is wrong with these kids, bro?
Cell leader and
this that brainwash shit. You know what I'm saying?
These roles might seem rather tame at first glance, but they serve a specific purpose that we'll get into later in this video. Another method of identifying one of these communities is again by looking at its group name. A large portion of them use a series of dashes and lines to conceal themselves. This group, for example, might seem pretty random, and might be invisible to Roblox's moderation. But what gives it away is the attached image in the group description.
What is it?
Seems to show a rally of Roblox players.
These niggas so corny, bro.
Some of these communities
do your fucking homework, bro. Do your fucking homework.
Make little to no effort in concealing themselves, opting to use group names such as the Anti-Aladdin Rebellion Front or the People's Uprisal.
Aladdin.
But perhaps the most important community in relation to this video will be a group called the Northern Region. This was actually one of the first communities I came across when I began my investigation.
I bet you these kids have never been over there too, bro. They've never been out there. They've never lived out there. I know there's kids out there that they were never out there. They don't even know what it looks like to be out there. They don't know what it feels like. They don't know what the air smells like. You don't know shit.
It had caught my attention because
There's
it
no
recently
way,
opened up
right?
and was active at this time, which was very rare for communities like this. They had often shut down very soon after opening up, either by being banned on Roblox or even Discord. So this would probably be one of my only chances to join one of these communities and potentially to speak to some of these people. The Northern region was a very short-lived Roblox community that branded itself as a milsim roleplay taking place in Syria. The community itself consisted of 6 different factions, each representing a real-world contingent. Of course, this first faction was a representation of
Yo, what the fuck?
The Free Syrian Army, and the second one was a recreation of the 75th.
Wait, this happened in Syria. This ain't here in America, right?
Ranger Regiment in the United States Army. Now, these other groups, however, are based off of something a little bit more complicated. You see, this group here, I can actually confirm, is based off of Harakat al-Jihad Islami, a terrorist organization based in South Asia, which is a bit strange, considering this is supposed to be a roleplay community aiming to recreate the Syrian conflict, but anyways, this next group can be positively identified as an ISIS roleplay group, as they say so themselves in their attached Discord server. It's also in this Discord server that
we do not only LARP as... Do note that we can...
a lot of your questions are going to be answered. But for now, let's finish going over the rest of these groups. These other factions are difficult to understand, but looking at these pictures linked to both their groups and Discord servers, it's safe to assume that they are also role-playing as ISIS or other related terrorist organizations. And taking a look at this list of factions, it becomes obvious.
Bro, what are these kids like sense of fucking humor?
The purpose of this community was not to roleplay the events of the Syrian civil war. Instead, it was a gathering of terrorist roleplay groups. And as we dive deeper into this community, we will soon realize that this is not even about roleplay. Of course, the Northern region is no longer active as of today. I was extremely lucky to join it when it was active.
Thank God it's fucking over.
It was owned and led by a user.
We already have enough shit going on in the fucking world.
Known simply as the Sewer Troll. He's a very well-known character in and outside of the community, for reasons we will come to understand very soon. For this video, I joined both the HAI groups and the confirmed ISIS roleplay group, and as we are just about to find out, these two factions would give us two completely different perspectives on what it means to represent a terrorist organization on Roblox. Before we participate in one of these community events within the region, it's important to quickly clarify something. There is a fine line between simply role-playing as a terrorist organization and engaging/encouraging their ideas. The HAI group had made clear throughout their Discord server that they do not support the beliefs of any terrorist organization.
It's still a little diabolical though. I don't give a fuck if you're role-playing or fucking not. This is insane.
And they had seemed to only rally for the purpose of role-playing. It seemed like just a bunch of edgy teenagers role-playing as something edgy. I also joined a battle with the HAI, where we attempted to take on an enemy stronghold.
It's still crazy though,
After rallying in a voice chat, we equipped ourselves with ISIS-themed apparel, including a headband featuring the Shahada and a Roblox face in place of the seal of the Prophet Muhammad. After dressing up and gathering in a blob of soldiers, it was finally time to fight the disbelievers. We headed out in armored trucks and equipped ourselves with explosives. We then attempted to attack the military base.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? I don't even know. Oh my god, bro.
The HAI group had lost this battle, but my time here wasn't done just yet. I wanted to speak to some of these group members to gather a true understanding of their
Is he actually gonna talk to them, or are you gonna use the chat?
Purpose and their mindset. It seemed like they were just simply role-playing, but after speaking with some of their members, I had quickly realized there was something much darker going on. In the Discord group chat,
you think the niggas be dancing, motherfuckers?
Members were discussing their run-ins with actual members of ISIS, who seemed to have been attracted to the aesthetic of this HAI group. One member had claimed to have mutuals in ISIS, who could at any moment be, quote, feted. Another member claimed he had already reported and even gotten arrested a possible member of ISIS. I decided to speak with at least one of these guys to gather more details, and
Oh,
surprisingly,
wow.
he let me in on some pretty shocking information. He claimed to have been approached by a possible ISIS recruiter while playing Roblox. Initially, he had inquired about joining what he thought was just an ISIS roleplay group, but he would
Okay.
quickly realize what he had signed up for, and it was anything but just a Roblox group.
And he told me, first of all, I said, hello, brother. And he told me, are you Muslim? Instantly. He didn't even tell me hello.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Nigga went straight to the fucking point.
Nothing. He instantly
Bro literally almost got fucking invited by ICE. By
asked me,
ISIS,
are you
bro.
Muslim? And I was not going to tell my personal information to him. If he's like in an ISIS Roblox group, you are not going to give him your personal information. But I told him, basically, yeah, I am Muslim. And he told me, what do you want to do? And I told him, I want to join the group. I didn't specify to join the Roblox group. So I told him, I want to join the group, yeah? And he asked me like some questions.
This alleged recruiter would ask him questions like, how old are you? What's your level of education?
Oh nah, bro. What the
Do
fuck?
you have a passport? Are you in good health? Do you know anyone personally in this Roblox group? And are you married or do you have kids? These are
What
absolutely
the
not the type of
fuck?
questions you would expect to be asked when joining a group on Roblox.
Nah.
But was this actually a member of ISIS attempting to use Roblox to recruit somebody? I wasn't so sure, and I wanted to see if there was any more.
Why the fuck would an ISIS member be on fucking Roblox? That's weird, bruh. You think they could be trying to like recruit kids and shit to join, bro?
More information I could dig up, so that maybe I could verify this as a fact or fiction. I would look to another terrorist roleplay faction, and what I would find would be very confusing to say the least, but dare I say, not very surprising. This other faction, named conspicuously with dashes and lines, made no effort in hiding their intentions.
Okay.
Of course, anything like gore and direct references to ISIS are prohibited in this Discord server, only because they don't want to get their accounts banned.
We would not care about your political views as long as you won't. I don't know what that says. Would get our server. Oh, Discord would get our server banned. You're good. Okay, what the fuck?
Instead, members of this community
What the
are
fuck?
encouraged to chat in a Telegram server, where moderation is non-existent. It's in this Telegram chat that the intentions behind this community are revealed. Simply looking at
Yeah, every time I see Telegram, bro, just don't trust them shits, bro.
the Telegram group chat picture, we can get a pretty
Don't
good
trust
idea
them.
of what we're dealing with.
Don't ever trust a nigga that use Telegram,
here.
bro.
It shows what looks to be a member of the Atomwaffen division, posing with a member of ISIS. Beneath them is simply the text, together. This implies a possibility I've already imagined when starting my personal investigation.
The Atomwaffen division, also known as the National Socialist Resistance Front, was an international far-right extremist and neo-Nazi network formed in 2015 and based in the southern United States. It expanded around in the United States and several other countries worldwide. Oh wow, that's real. I do know there are some like extremist white supremacist people who like they like train if they were to ever go to war, like if there was a civil war, like they do that. Yes, sir, that is a real thing. Yes, you know, it's a very small, tiny group of people though. You know, this is thank God.
These are Atomwaffen and Siegist LARPers, who consider ISIS to be a very close ally.
National
and not for
Social
any religious
Resistance,
purposes,
as it's saying.
but simply due to the fact that the Salafi jihadist group launches terror attacks around the world, a very similar principle to that of the Atomwaffen division, to cause chaos and the loss of life. It's a core principle of both of these organizations. I've talked about this more extensively in another video of mine, where I discovered an accelerationist cell of Roblox players, obsessed with Pol Pot and the Cambodian genocide. In this case, however, the obsession seems to have been ISIS. Going back to the Telegram channel, it's just filled with edits of mass casualty events and gore. Of course, this is something you would expect these types of people to be posting. And it's only 2 clicks away from an unsuspecting Roblox player. These two factions, the HAI and the Atomwaffen ISIS roleplay group, had shown 2 different sides of this extremist roleplay community. The HAI was filled with mostly Arab and Pakistani users, roleplaying the aesthetics of ISIS, while attracting the occasional
That is an insane, like, that is crazy, bro.
bad actor. This other community, filled mostly with Russian users, were much more interested in sharing a fascination with gore and beheading videos. But
What
before I
the
could even
fuck?
continue to dig any further, something
Bro, them niggas might go crazy try to figure out like who plays that game and their address and that shit. It's game over, bro.
had happened that would end all of the progress I had made so far. My alternate account, the Discord account I used to infiltrate these servers, was suspended for violent extremism. I'm assuming because of the Salafi jihadist propaganda videos that were posted in these servers. Although I was happy to see Discord take action against these servers, I was also saddened to have lost a good chunk of progress. But just as this entire investigation lost its momentum, I would receive a suspicious email, which would provide entirely new information. It informed me that I had made a massive mistake, not to have—
Oh my god. Oh my god. I wish to report on a net scene.
entirely new information.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
It informed me that I had—
Hold on. Nazi destruction corner. Oh my gosh. Name me. The of Christians and bro.
made a massive mistake, not to have investigated the sewer troll while I had the chance.
ISIS Waffen.
This person, known simply in the Roblox community as the sewer troll, has an extensive and destructive history on the platform, but his influence had reached far beyond just Roblox. Starting in 2020,
this shit is creepy as fuck, bro.
He's been an active—
why is this shit on Roblox?
participant in some of the most disturbing communities I've ever seen, like this one, known simply as Theos. The Theos community was run by a man known as Radical Theos. His community operated on an ideology based off of works like Siege, a terrorist—
I mean, there's a lot of radical things about him.
For the neo-Nazi movement.
Radical!
This would result in a destructive campaign aiming to, quote, fight for racial purity. This terror—
oh my god, bro. It's this white supremacist bullshit, bro. Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
would record themselves committing crimes like arson.
Just a bunch of incels.
Targeting anyone they thought was a, quote, communist.
Oh my god, bro. Niggas like this are retarded in real life. They're really fucking stupid. They don't know history. They're just in a cult, man. You know, if you're a socialist, you're a communist. You know what I mean? Because communism and socialism is two different things, you guys. You guys need to start doing research on shit. Stop associating the two together, bro. It's not. If you believe that everybody deserves to live a good life, then you're basically a fucking socialist at that point. You know, if you're for the average American, you're good, bro.
Like, himself even admitted in what he thought was a private group chat that he had stabbed somebody who he thought was a communist, with video evidence to back this claim.
Oh my god, oh my god.
It's also in this group chat where it's revealed that Radical Theos is a teenager who lives in Greece, and he had started this terror cell with his friends from Roblox. In reality, none of this was a fight for race or ideology. This was all to satisfy a sick craving, a thirst for destruction and human suffering.
Because they hate themselves. I fucking hate myself!
This is where the sewer troll—
we are Charlie Kirk!
Within the gore and
you.
terror-obsessed community of Theos. But this wasn't just confined within the walls of Telegram, as the sewer troll and Radical Theos would bring their influence and its path of destruction into Roblox. These two figureheads would gather enough of a following to establish their own community on Roblox.
Bro.
It would be called the Aryan Brotherhood.
Of course, bro. It's this shit. We got the MAGA people and the America First people. These guys, bro, these are fucking losers. You see them in real life, they're probably not even an Aryan. An Aryan is like a white guy with blue eyes and blonde hair.
Modeled
you know what
after
I mean?
the American prison gang. Sewer Troll and his followers would roleplay as this gang in Roblox prison roleplay games.
This is what they would consider like an Aryan, a blue-eyed, blonde hair.
Where they aimed to cause
a fucking
chaos
Super
by raiding
Saiyan.
servers in large numbers. They operated within a Discord server where members shared
Yo, this a grown-ass man, by the
a
way.
common obsession with
Is that a
mass
MAGA hat? That's probably a MAGA hat.
and ISIS execution videos, a common trend with Sewer Troll and his communities. But believe it or not, this had only served as the foundation for a much more twisted craving. The real project for the Sewer Troll was not the Aryan Brotherhood, Instead, it was a bloodline. It was known as simply Vindex. To kind of elaborate on what a bloodline community is, it's a collection of dedicated followers who all share similar usernames on Roblox. In this case, all of the followers have Vindex at the end of their name.
What the
Northern
fuck?
Region community was a subgroup made under the Vindex bloodline. It was not made.
Oh my fucking god, bro. It's these corny ass niggas, bro. These niggas are so fucking corny,
It had a
bro.
passion for historical events.
So
before a
fucking
love of
lame.
human suffering. His
Oh my
community
god, bro.
was filled to the brim with the most disturbing content you can even imagine.
Thank God this is this is the minority in this country. Thank fucking God.
From beheading videos to fan edits of
If there is one.
mass
I'm
murderers.
just kidding.
Although he wasn't actually
I mean, I don't believe in God. I'm not a Christian, but
a member of ISIS or anything, he had a deep respect for the organization because of their lack of empathy and their love for blood. And as we found out just earlier, the aesthetics and the content of this community had potentially attracted members of
our
actual
billionaire
terror
elites
cells.
have the same fucking
This was,
mindset
without a
too.
doubt, a gathering of the most extreme people on Roblox. The right-hand man to the sewer troll and the creator of the Theos community, Radical Theos, was responsible for terrorism and the distribution of inappropriate material. He was the person behind the camera in all of these disturbing videos. In the Roblox community, he was making a considerable amount of Robux by selling condo maps. I'm sure you know what these are, but if for whatever reason you don't,
Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, Roblox, bro. See, bro? When you don't ban shit, when you don't hire people to moderate Roblox, bro, you get this kind of shit. It leads into like a pipeline. There's people who can go on one of these. They're fucking horny incels, and then they're like, Aryan Brotherhood, I want to join the rest of the white incel fucking cuck
condo
losers.
maps are
Fucking
basically
dumbass.
just actual roleplay games, and it's a pretty lucrative
Jesus
underground business
Christ.
for addicted Roblox players. He's also hinted at trading CSAM or just knowing people who
Of
trade it,
course,
and
of
anybody
course,
who
of-
has even dared
He's just a fat, morbidly obese fucking loser at home, bro.
to call him out for this or get in his way would be met with a barrage of threats, including swatting. This perverted and depraved individual made the
Yo.
perfect accomplice for the sewer troll, a person with absolutely no morality.
Yo, get these niggas arrested, bro.
Together, they had led the Vindex bloodline on a campaign of its own to satisfy their own fantasies. Popular extremist hotspots like Roblox's church game and even their own Northern Region were often the host of the Vindex's campaign. They would target the most vulnerable of people, often those under the age of 18. They would manipulate
course.
these people into hurting themselves and using their blood to write the name of Theos. They had even obtained
No, my God. We gotta get what the
CSAM from one of their victims and used it to extort this person. Of course, they were using a similar playbook to extremist communities like 764. Looking
Oh
at
my
everything they've done,
God.
from the extortion to the terrorism, it would be easy to believe that these are terrifying individuals who possess a lot of power and influence over those who follow them. But this is hardly
This is how the billionaire elites are, bro. This is how our elites are, bro. This is the people in our government, bro. This is the Epstein motherfuckers, bro. That's them, bro.
even the case. You see, behind the masks of scary internet doxers and manipulators, these are fragile people who only want you to believe that they are scary. In fact, they hide many embarrassing secrets that would destroy this fragile facade.
Oh. Identity
The
conflict.
email I had received from a supposed concerned viewer was not exactly what it may have seemed. It was sent by a user named Thomas Vindex and was curated and vetted by the sewer troll himself. He had found out that I was already looking into him and his community, and he wanted to make sure I only received information that made him look tough and scary, and he wanted me to stay away from a particular segment of his history. One of his group chats would leak, and it would completely shatter his image. 200,000 messages were leaked from his most private group chat with his supposedly most trusted members. It's here where he formalized a plan to give me vetted info. It's also in this chat where the sewer troll begins to get worried, as he realizes I've obtained some info he hoped I would never come across. The sewer
Bro, if you're a black Nazi, bro, this is a black, bro, nobody just saying nigga, bro. You not saying nigga, I mean, unless he's just a racist white person and just loves saying it, and they just obsessed with freedom of speech or some shit like that, but it's like, If you're actually a black person doing this shit, you're a fucking weirdo.
Troll had openly shared his political and ideological opinions online. He often aligned himself to whatever is the most extreme, including the Salafi jihadist ideology and white supremacy. But behind the back of his friends, who all shared similar values,
just a bunch
he was
of fucking
hiding a dirty
losers.
secret. Despite his very public disapproval with the homosexual community, the sewer troll was having a romantic.
Yo, look at him! Look at him tweak out! Look at him tweak out! Is that the what little bitch? No, bro, this nigga started tweaking. Did say MAGA and exam server? You'll get banned 100%. They're all liberal. Oh shit.
Sexual community.
Yo,
the sewer troll was having.
This is a child.
A romantic and sexual relationship with a 16-year-old boy over Discord. They had met on the Roblox game Church, a popular extremist hotspot I mentioned earlier. Their romantic relationship.
Of course, bro. Church, really?
Was to be kept a secret, as revealing this to anybody
fucking
would destroy
cold.
the sewer troll's influence and his rather sinister reputation. The sewer troll and his boyfriend had extremely sexual conversations. Most of the messages I simply cannot even show on YouTube.
Oh my god.
It's safe to say that the sewer troll was infatuated by his lover.
He's just an incel loser.
So much so that he was completely oblivious to something that was happening behind closed doors. Roblox is unfortunately the home of many different extremist communities. From the
Roblox, do something about this, bro.
far-left anarchist Antifa communities to the far-right neo-Nazis. There is a common trend between all of them. They are in a constant state of conflict with one another, even those that share similar ideologies. The sewer.
That's the thing, though. This ideology, it's a self-hating ideology, and when you hate yourself, you hate everything else. So you put your hate on everybody else. It's like this Nazi shit. It's just a degenerate fucking. It's just degeneracy, bro. It's just this depravity,
Troll's
bro. Literally
was no stranger to this trend.
And by the way, like, Antifa is anti-fascist. By the way, if you're against Antifa, you're a fascist. You believe in authoritarian power. I just want to let y'all know that. Some people think that it's not. You're a fucking idiot. Look it up on Google, and you'll realize how stupid you fucking are.
Attacking other communities by raiding enemy Discord servers and doxing their leadership. Vindex was in a state of war with another Roblox community known simply as Cadden. These were two communities fighting for pride and influence. The Caddens were much larger and had much more influence. The sewer troll himself had initiated
43,000. I mean, there's like, how many people are playing Roblox currently? Like 400 million at a time or some shit. Some crazy fucking number. The amount of people are playing Roblox at once. But this is a very small minority.
This war, hoping to win over some
but
new
this is
followers
insane.
And respect within the community. But this would only backfire in the most unexpected way possible. The sewer troll's boyfriend had gone quiet, leaving his messages unanswered for extended periods of time. And the sewer troll had
that nigga got turned off, bro. He don't even like you no more.
Become extremely anxious.
You're desperate.
He was worried that his secret relationship would leak out to the public. And this is exactly what would happen. His boyfriend.
Yeah, he was worrying so goddamn much, bro. But like, he was worrying so much. He was worrying so much about the situation happening, and it happened. That's literally what happens when you stress and just do shit. If he had just stayed calm, said nothing, he probably would have never fucking exposed you. But you're just so fucking much of a loser, bro. You just deserve to get exposed.
Friend had left him and joined the rival community of Cadden. This was a massive blow to the sewer troll in the Vindex faction. All of his secrets that he had trusted his boyfriend with were given
my
to
boyfriend. I mean, Nazis were known to be pretty fucking gay. You know, Hitler only had one wife. Dictators usually have multiple wives. But when you only have one wife,
rival community.
And there's nothing wrong with being gay. Just don't lie about it, bro. Just don't lie about it.
In a final act of revenge, the sewer troll would leak explicit images of his boyfriend to the public. his boyfriend, was a minor at this time. It's unclear how old the sewer troll is, but what is
probably like 30 or 40.
clear are the cybercrimes he committed. At this point, the sewer troll had lost his status as a feared and respected figure within the community, as his friends left him one by one. His ISIS roleplay community was shut down as it went inactive, and his Vindex bloodline was eventually terminated by Roblox.
Nice.
He was only left with a fraction of what he started with, and a stained reputation in the extremist community. But I'm sure you still have a few questions on your mind.
Why did the other one not get banned?
Right now. Are ISIS recruitment cells something to worry about, as portrayed by the media?
But like, if these niggas don't find a way to put out their bullshit ideology, they're gonna bring it to real life, bro. That's the one thing, though, too, you gotta worry about. You know what I'm saying? These fucking weirdos.
Honestly, no. I highly doubt ISIS themselves are lurking within Roblox, hoping to find some extra manpower. I do believe, however, that extremist cells of wannabe terrorists cling to shocking and edgy aesthetics.
Bro, if I see a nigga do some shit like that in my car, bro, I own guns, bro. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, like, stay strapped up, bro. Learn how to defend yourself. Learn your laws. You know what I'm saying?
Often influencing those
Learn
who
how to
stumble
handle
upon
it.
their communities. But as we found out together in this video, these people
you should always give a warning shot. You know what I mean? Give a few warning shots. If they don't listen,
are in extremely fragile positions,
and just
as
learn the laws.
A revelation of a homosexual relationship had dismantled the sewer troll's empire. Extended
boy, he got
interviews,
bullied.
transcripts, and detailed evidence will be available on my Patreon completely for free. So if you're interested in learning more,
Man, if they ever see this emblem, bro, they're gonna automatically know you fucking recording them and shit. But what do y'all think about this man, bro? This is just more corny incel ass shit, bro. This has been going around, bro. But I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, good night, man. Let's leave these people in the dust, man, bro. Seriously, as a nation, as a world, can we do that, bro? Please. I love y'all, man. Peace.